Bungi in the house. Bungi in the house.
Welcome in, everybody. It's that time of the week again. Myself, ListerBungi, and Legend Scrims creator Joshua cast your viewer games. And as you can see by the title of today's video, we like to think of this as the waiting room until that new map finally gets here in April. But if that wasn't enough for you, well, actually, I've got some bad news and some good news about the things we had planned on the lead up to the update. So, what do you reckon? The good news first, or the bad news? I'm thinking we're going to start off with the bad news, and then I can finish it off there with the good news with you. Unfortunately, we've been talking behind the scenes. We were talking with fellow creator Eyeshades about doing a Pro Scrims event. He did have the idea for a league that everybody would be doing and playing weekly games until it led up until a final event where he was going to put on a prize pool, but unfortunately this event is going to be no more. Yeah, Eyeshades has some IRL things that he's more focusing on, so that is unfortunate. So that won't be a thing anymore. But there is good news to follow that up with. Let's go! Pew Pew, welcome in. Pew Pew, Brad Lexion, welcome in. Good to see you here, just in time for the good news, which I'm sure you two already know, as you are a part of it. That is because the clan that they're a part of, Rated and Legend Scrims, will be doing a whole month event which just start on the 3rd of March all the way up until the 30th, and that is going to be a massive prize pool of diamonds there. I know SN Music, you were asking for diamonds. If you're still here, this is your chance. This is where you want to be. It's going to be 10,000 diamonds and also $500 in prize in there. It'll be in game, and there'll be more information about that, but you'll see all that in game at the time, and we'll be trying to cover as many of those events as we can on this channel or Legend Scrims Twitch. Welcome in, Terra. I'm sure you'll be playing on that event. I'm sure everyone in chat, what you thinking? You're going to be playing this one? So that's the good news anyway, to offset that bad news there. And more good news, we do actually have that first room, and it has started up. It's going to be ListerBungi YouTube Live with the password 11111. And Stubbies just came into chat, and that is in fact her graphic design work. Beautiful. Beautiful work. So get yourselves into that room. We've got 39 in there, and I'll be joined then by Joshua, and we'll be casting your games. Sunken Prince, the password is 6 1s. Yeah, the poster is sick. I wonder who did that. I wonder who that could be. So these games aren't going to be for diamonds, but they are going to be sweaty. We've got a lot of people in here already. We've got We've got We Stay Hard White in here, some members. We've got Rated in here, I can see. SM Music, like I said, did you just miss what I said? We have Diamond Rooms coming up. And SM Music, if you'd like to share this stream, get it as big as we can get. We can get sponsors. Or if you'd like to sponsor yourself, feel free. I'm up for it. You can put your diamonds on the line and try and win them back. Other than that, I don't know what it is. You can go in game. You can buy yourself some diamonds. Otherwise, no, this isn't going to be a diamond room. You can play our Legend Scrims in-game events. And if you win those, you do win yourself some diamonds. We've got 50 in at the moment. But no, this will not be Diamond Rooms tonight, SN Music. I'm assuming Brad Lexion, that's still SN Music. But yeah, the daily in-game tournaments, that'll get you some diamonds. But if we can get this as big as we can, then we'll be doing diamond rooms all the time. But as it stands, no, it'll be our own money going into that and doing that, so it'll be the bigger events. This is for you guys to get better at playing. Have some stackers, have some stacked rooms for us to cast, and then hopefully on those bigger events, we'll be there casting alongside. So SM Music, it's a no. Yo, welcome in, Gary the Llama. It seems that the room is, in fact, full, so we can bring in Joshua. How are we doing?
Doing good. Always great. It's Friday, so it's a day off for me, and it is always nice to get a nice day of sleep and then get ready to just cast. Like, I wake up and I'm literally right into casting, so it's like, I can't really go too wrong with that. It's one of my favorite things. Honestly, it's just so good. I'm so hyped these days, so let's keep grinding.
Straight from the bed to the mic. Oh, there was actually as well, talking about hype, we'll go into it a little bit later, I think, seeing as the first game started, but there was a little bit more of a teaser about the new map, so we can talk about that, I'm sure, as this game starts up here. I mean, what is you feeling about what we saw just while we wait for that game to load up?
In general, I know parts of it had been already shown in certain, videos and stuff like that, so it wasn't a huge kind of surprise or anything like that, but it was mostly just I think for anyone who's in NA, they might have not seen that yet, so definitely good to see that they're putting some actual focus on letting people know what's happening with the new map in NA. I know they have been, I believe in China, they've been a little bit more kind of, vocal, but I'm sure we're going to get some more, focus in NA soon.
Yeah, especially as well with the new hero, that definitely leads into that whole China thing. And actually, I might go into about just how sort of Eastern inspired that character actually is, as how his design and what he's actually doing is very inspired by someone in particular, but maybe in between games we'll get into that.
Definitely fair.
I think we're watching the
Yes, this is indeed auto spectate.
Should we get into it then? Could you have something to say there? Cut you off.
No, no, just mostly excited, but I can't wait till we get to see some more, direct coverage about it.
And without further ado, here is game number 1. Straight in on it is by Skyrim. Getting gunned down by Lucinda, who chooses to stand in front of the bullets.
We've got a lot of teams actually in Rocky Zone right now. Gonna be some gunfire coming on to Wheat here, getting absolutely beamed here. Gonna be Ruby as Maggie taking that player out there. Always nice to see here. Get some loot, getting right into the action here. But we got Flyme pushing aggressive into them. Definitely looked like they may have taken that player out there. But we're over into Institution now.
Yeah, we do see Ruby on the kill feed, but as in Institution, just as crazy over here. We've got a Zitar trying to evade an Ember. Who is this that we're fighting against? He doesn't want to take this. He has been taken down quite low, and this might be the end for him quite early on. These early fights, obviously getting these teams settled in with the XP. And, well, he's getting away quite well. Oh, no.
Almost had it there.
He did.
We're going to see if Zitar can try to find anyone else. He's got one more teammate left. Oh, but we're gonna actually go to Azart here. He's got this bow down to 1 HP. Doesn't give him a chance to escape there. He saw his mine out, but doesn't even get to use it to reposition there.
Yeah, unfortunate, but exactly what Prince knew exactly what he wanted to do. His team's on 1 kill already with Team 20 close by. It looks like the Mayshell's trying to push them back, and now as they get together, they are trying to get Cathay and jump right down on them. These early fights, just testing each other, and Not a team, if you look at the lineup, that obviously look like they play together a lot, but doing quite well with it, Josh.
Definitely agreed. Got asked what kind of servers are these. These are New Jersey, I believe, is what we picked for today. It's going to be NA servers today, just doing some testing, finding different regions and seeing what works out best for just ping in general, for just general lobbies, to see like kind of what we can do to switch between games, just to find, you know, a fair middle ground for everyone. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, that's exactly what we're doing. I hope that's good for you. But as we go back to Command HQ, easy, a little bit split from the rest of the team. We did see Gogulet and them. Looks like he's gonna chase Mose a bit, the other May Shell, but we're swinging back over to Rocky Zone, and Fang 69 all alone revenges his teammate there, as with some quick thinking, and they're gonna be able to get her up as she pants for her life.
It seems like that was they must have done another rescue situation earlier there, because Ruby was back up already. So, but you see the teammates of the other player earlier pushing up here, and then we got trying to disengage, and then Team 6 here jumping as well. But we got Flyme, who was also aggressive earlier, coming in from the side. Definitely going to make it so that this fight probably isn't going to be super engaged here.
And there's another third party comes up from the left, and Flyme's fire does go towards them. He's either going to let team number 6 come towards Flyme or get out of there. Cat getting taken in the crossfire there, though. This team number 6 were looking strong, as we said earlier. We did see them in Refinery taking down a few teams. We're about to see if they can best Flyme, but the camera yet again flying over to just outside Transport Port there, Josh.
Yeah, I believe they were already up at like 7 kills on Flyme's side there. Oh, pushing right in here. Pan J finding Hero here. Great use of the shotgun there. Already has a pretty nice loadout here as well. And then we have got one clip here as well with a great loadout as well here, running that gold M4.
Yes, she's what you love to pick up, but Panjay with the peek and pop,
right.
Just beautiful. But this M4, from the side, they don't know where he is, and Daref goes down. Lucinda flies around to, but gets taken by that shotgun from Inori.
Good decision making on where he was shooting there. He saw he was shooting for the moving guy, and then he saw the guy standing still, just swapped, and was like, okay, let's get this guy first. And it's like, yeah, no, that makes sense.
It looks like we're looking at Squad 6 earlier. Cat not back up yet. We can't see Flyme anywhere near, but they did get themselves out of that. A good rotation for them. Zitar by himself takes down Vinny and has 2 members of team number 13 to take down. Is zipping and sliding on the rest of this team. Mikasa the Sweet going downwards as a third party up on the hill. Runs straight towards them. It looks, tries to peek. Not going to go for a shield. There he goes for the shield. But there's a team behind him. Phantom tries to go invisible, but Vinny gets shot down in the corner. 1 member of Team 16 left there. She's on the stairs, but Team number 5 are coming towards him. Zitar dangerously low with 3 on him. Jets into the air, and that's going to be the end of him.
In general, great play from that I like to see there. And like quite often, I always encourage people to limit test, and it seems like in general, playing 1v3 in those kind of fights there is always going to be one of the best ways to get the best practice. Because you know, if you've never played a situation before, you're never going to be able to, you know, recreate it, unconditionally. So definitely good to be limit testing yourself like that. Almost trying to fight a 1v6 there, and we got Q who won that fight there, clean up some kills there as well. But we're moving over to Flyme again, who you talked about earlier.
Flyme and 11 kills now, so they have been absolutely wiping up here. An enemy ultimate gravity was sucking, but it looks like they were able to take out that player. What do we know about Flyme? Anything in particular we should look out for from this team?
Not like I've definitely seen them in tournaments quite a bit in the past. I don't really recognize like the names or anything like that, unfortunately, in terms of just who's who or anything like that, but definitely a team that is very capable of winning just about any game. So going to be exciting to see if they can come out on top, especially since they should be probably having a little bit more of a rough time on higher ping. So I guess we'll see how this works out. But we've got Team 11 here facing off against Team 5 at the distance. I can't remember who that was.
Yeah, you can see who Team 5 were exactly, but we do see Team 11, who's got 1 member of Inori. And I don't know if that's one clip as well. Nori do, as a team, do usually like to take the high ground and just they can pick players off. They've got pretty decent aim, and Nori have taken a few of these games in the past, so ones to watch out for. Seems to be on the edge of zone. We're back over to Rated as Easy and team number 1 right up on side of them. It looks like someone's on the rooftop, trying to escape with the jump pad, but it gets sucked back. It's going to put them on the back foot a little as Lexion tries to pop and peek, and he is able to do it. Easy 99. Maybe you were too easy to kill.
Yeah, other player on that team just trying to disengage there. He has his robot out, slowing down the player who he's chasing. Terra is going to try to get him here. Doesn't seem like he's going to really have a chance. And if you're the solo, you just hide. That's all you can really do at this situation here. Just hide and hope for the best. And maybe res your team. I don't think you're looking for a fight.
No, they are going to run it. He was hoping there that third party were going to take their attention away, but as you said, there's not really going to be much of a fight if you can't get away, and there you go. Manimal J says goodnight. Back over to Refinery.
Shield on Blimey. Already having gold shields here. Getting shot at from a side here, but Big Daddy 69 losing his life.
You hate to see it. The rest of his team in the area. Flyme just racking up kills and getting those shields together and sticking very close together here.
Down to our final 4 teams here. They're all pretty split right now. We're gonna have to see if kind of who gets to an early position, just in terms of what's left on the map. We can see the drop on the north side as well, and no one's tried to get that as well. You can maybe get yourself an early eliminator, maybe that arbiter. Can't really go too wrong.
It looks like Flyme are headed towards it, and it looked like a Getter might be going towards it too, so potentially Team 7 might get wiped out, or he is going towards that recapture up towards that area, which is going to put Flyme a good vantage point on it anyway, but it seems to be going backwards now anyway, and Nori now going to be coming on to Rated though here.
Oh.
The ultimates come out. Bo causes Nori's team to go backwards, and as they take the high ground, but they're getting shots off on Terra as he tries to get up to the roof. His shield has been knocked, and Nori just able to peek out, and he has his shield low, and then here comes another bit of that Bo ultimate, but it misses completely. It's going to give Angel a little bit of time, but they are all in one position and pushed down. Another Bo bomb comes, pushing them back a little bit, and a Zephyr comes out, which is going to put them at a disadvantage as they have to spread, but no shots are put onto them there.
Awesome use of utility on Rated side there, making sure to cause pressure and just, I mean, you saw as DJ Rocky Bye was rotating, and he was already at such low HP, but unfortunately not getting taken out, and just holding their ground right now, just making sure that they can pressure off Team 11 here. Maybe a third party might come in, and then they can capitalize on that.
Flyme do seem to be in the area, and as they do rotate out of that zone, yeah, the fire is coming over from the top of Command HQ. Ember bombs coming out to just aid that rotation, and now they have to think about getting away from both Rated and Flyme on the top of this building. Doesn't seem to be scaring them too much though, as they choose to return fire here, Joshua. One clip getting clipped a little at the back there.
And HQ is one of those places where you can play. You have so much different cover, and you can play it in a lot of different ways. Unfortunately, DJ Rocky Bye getting taken out here. Also looking like he's gonna get thirsted here as well. The Vision Erosion not quite enough there to block it off. I think a Lucinda ult came out. Oh my gosh, a cat just jumped in front of me.
I think I heard him too. I thought he was getting a little excited. A little wow.
Literally just went straight in front of my old desk there. That's Bruno for you.
And he missed Gagetto from right in the air, getting shot down by that bar sniper rifle, and just relentlessly chasing down Big Daddy 69. Who didn't have much of a chance there.
Absolutely not there. Seems like they've almost gifted up the sponsor box there. I wonder if they're gonna get any leftover loot, or if it wasn't opened in time. It doesn't seem like it. was, but we see Team 7 already getting back in this match here. That's Big Daddy 69 down, but back up just like that.
Again and again and again. He's the 6 of the 9, looking a little like an Ouroboros. Was it? Is it Ouroboros? The snake eating its own tail? Anyway, I just thought, yeah, they're going to maybe cause a bit of an upset coming into this circle, though, here. If they rotate into the way where Fly Me are going to be, if we can just take a look at the map, I think they're right over to the right-hand side of them. Looks like they're, at the moment, though, pressuring Anori in the central building of Command HQ, while Rated able to get themselves into that final circle very early on.
For what it's worth, we're coming down to a very important moment in this match here. The drop is coming out here, and that can include one great thing quite often. It's the time dominator. You get to pull that zone, and if you're in the position that Rated is right now, you're almost guaranteed it. You've got Fly Me fighting against Inori on the right side of the zone right now, and they still have to focus on their rotate as well. And with Team 7 around there, I don't think they're going to be able to get there nearly quick enough. So definitely going to be favoring Rated for this game here, especially since they've got that drop now.
Yeah, as it does favor, and here they go with that rotation inwards straight towards where Rated are. We'll be able to see if they did pick up that time dominator, but maybe even a Storm Empress, but we'll see that in due time. But at the moment, they got a pretty easy job of it going into zone right now. No contest, and no one from behind shooting. No one, pretty leisurely stroll into zone. Oh, here we go. Anori's Panjay shield gone. Able to get it back up there.
Get scarier. Just gotta watch your angles now at this point here. You know, Team 19 and 7 there at the edge of the zone gonna be at least a bit of a threat here. Team 7's unfortunately lost one player here, and Fly Me gonna hold the roof here. It's gonna be the only team left alive that's gonna be able to play on the roof, it looks like, at this point here. But they're gonna have to also worry for shots from the distance. Rated definitely gonna have a good angle there.
We saw Skyrim then. Big Daddy trying to slow him down with the ultimate, but it's just going to be a bit more of a nuisance than anything as he gets back to the rest of his team. And now they've got to rotate into zone with no fear from behind them as they get up on the flank. And they're going to... Oh, the shield's coming down from that side there from Inori.
Yeah, barely even gave him a chance. Oh my goodness, Skyrim got to be stressing a little bit there. Finally got himself some actual secure cover now. Up until that point, playing a little bit risky. Playing even still a little risky at this point right now, but thankfully, at least with a full HP bar, gonna get to zone. That's where you want to be at least now. Probably feeling a whole lot better.
Little scared there, little brown trouser moment there for him as the fire from Team 11 and Nori coming over in Fly Me's direction, and it's just going to be a case of who's able to get the majority of the damage, start that off, and then the third party is undoubtedly going to come in here. We've got 3 from in almost a triangle formation.
I see 2 Buzzies out right now. That's all I see in terms of buddies on their backside right now. Gonna have to see if we get to see what... Yeah, no, it's another Buzzy as well. Yeah, they all got a Buzzy on them. So Rated, and even if they lose a player there, they're gonna be quick to get that player back up, and we'll have to see if they can use that their Archon buddy soon. But Panjay pushing up aggressively with that Ember ultimate coming out strong. They've got a crack onto Panjay here. One clip playing forward, but not quite enough here. Brad Loxy on 1 HP getting a shotgun damage out, and they're out. They're not going to survive. It's up to Fly Me now to come in for this third party here. They've got 2 players left on Rated side here. They've got 1 player down to no shields. It's going to be up for Terror here to make something big happen here.
As we do it right down on top of them, and both shields are gone, and out come the shotguns. They're floating past each other. They've taken the high ground now with that push, and they saw their chance. A bow ultimate just obscures the view for everyone, but those shields are down, and there we go. Fly Me take game number 1 tonight. Congratulations.
Definitely so close right there. I don't know, I feel like maybe there could have been some use of that Archon buddy. I don't know which one they got there, but it seems like it was a little bit just pure aggression on the side of Inori, causing things to be just a little more chaotic than they probably expected.
Yeah, they were just, it was a perfect follow-up from Fly Me there, as we were saying, just as it ramped up and we started to see the players move there. Rated did have that good position, but as they'd had to fend off Inori and co, they were just in a worse position.
Awesome job to Fly Me, playing very well. Just in general, always nice to see teams coming out here and representing their teams in these customs here. Obviously, these are just for bragging rights, you know, but at the end of the day, you know, you can't really go too wrong. You get to get some practice in before, you know, some of these more major events coming up. So definitely what you got to be doing in these matches here. 20 kills is quite a game.
20 kills is a massive game. You can see why Rated would want to put on that event that we were talking about earlier there. Yeah, massive. I'll go back over to the casting desk now. SN Music is asking for the other map, and I saw there that your ping's 400 there. SN, where are you playing from with us tonight? Potentially that's why I see Xerox there in the chat. What's up? Welcome in. Hopefully you will be playing these tonight. I see Sin's in here tonight as well. Guessing that means you're not working today. Josh is going to get that second room started up right away. Anyway, in chat, if you do want, I know we've got one vote for the other map, but are we staying on Sunder tonight? MENA server, that will probably be why you've got 400 ping. These servers are the NA servers, so it makes sense why your ping would be so high. We do try to switch around. Miwa in the chat as well. Welcome in. Hello. So we just get that second room has been taken up. ListerBungi YouTube live with 6 1s being the password there. This view is saying as well, we have got this event coming up in March. As we put these games on, get yourself ready. Get yourself ready to win that prize pool potentially. As the whole month of March, we got some stacked games. You'll see Rated playing in these games. You just saw them nearly take that game there, just stole them from there away. And so for the final room, I can put a poll up and we'll see what that result is. Maybe just type that there. Get a poll on there. Which map for the final room? There's the poll for the third and final map of the night. If you guys do want to play on Sunset, just get your vote in there and we'll go with the majority on that one. My health is not good, so I can't play now. Letting the others win. You hear that, guys? Okay, well, get well soon anyway, Xerox. It's good to see you anywhere here. You could be anywhere. You could be in bed, just chilling, trying to get better, but you're here tonight, and well, thank you for that. Did any of you guys see any of the stuff with the map? Who's cheating? Who's cheating, Rookie? Farlight did break their silence a little on that map. There wasn't anything too massive here. This is what they put out. So they've codenamed it Nextara. Said it's a futuristic map with denser layouts, clearer structures and distinct landmarks, more depth, more challenge, and it will join the rotation. Now they say rotation there, and obviously we all know that at the moment at least Farlight doesn't have rotation in game, so maybe that's a little that we are going to be getting when this map comes in. Rotation's going to be put straight into the game. Rookie, if you're serious about that, just drop me a DM. And anyway, can't deal with it as of now, but if you've got any, if you can clip anything that you're looking at and drop me in with the DM there. Welcome in, Demon X. When's it coming out? I'm not 100% sure on the release date. Josh, if you can hear me, if you can just say, I'm not sure what the release date is.
I'm not sure. It's April 22nd or what? Well, maybe early April. I can't remember. Summer.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Yeah, if you get a chance and you can have a look. Let's just let me know. But Star of Wisdom, yeah, sometime in April. That's when it'll actually be coming out. But it's almost like it's going back to its roots. I mean, obviously we started off with Sunset City, and with it being a city map, I think it makes a lot more sense with a lot more of the ultimates and things that we've got going on. And if you've got more dense areas, it's going to be, I can see that it'll be bring back some of that more tactical gameplay where you look in and out of buildings, you can be outside of a building. Hopefully they optimize like things like wall running and things. List of some in-game tournaments are coming in the summer. Is it true? Well, there has been some whispers about that. I can't confirm or deny anything about that just yet, but there are a few bigger things coming. Other than, I don't know if you saw it when we just mentioned it, but we do have Rated a collab with Rated there. So that's coming in March. So this should tide you over for good games, at least for the entirety of March until that new map does come out. And we've got 50 in the room. So if you were looking to get yourself in, you might want to do it now, or you're not going to be able to. So we've got that coming. But what are we thinking about this? Because as well, Joshua and I, when we were in the spectate mode, did find this. I mean, this looks a little bit like... This is what we might expect. It's pretty low res because it was far away on the map, but Joshua was able to zoom right into it. You can say it's a lot more urban. It's literally on the map as one of the planets. It seems like it's got like a Chinese dragon or something on the top of the map there. But it does look like the training zone. But on a separate island, and I think we did see this on the Lingbo. Next time organise in Asia too. Yeah, I get that a lot. Is there no creators from Asia anyway? And that's on the MENA side and Asia side of things. It's just the player base as well. And as well, myself and Josh are more NA and EU. But that we can bring Josh back now because they can't hear you. What was you saying there?
In general, for tournaments and stuff like that, currently most of them are creator sponsored. So if you know any Asia creators that want to bring some events to the region, just make sure they reach out to us, because definitely something that we can help facilitate. But yeah, most of our current events are thankfully community supported. We don't really have any sponsors or anything like that yet, so it's one of those things that we're still working on. But obviously, for the future, we're gonna plan big things and make things happen. So hopefully, for the future, we can get something going for Asia.
Yeah, we still have the Asia Legend Scrims events, right? That's still a thing.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
So we still have those. So yeah, if you Xerox, it's just a matter of getting the players together and getting the sponsorships, and if there's anyone around. So if anyone you know is looking to do stuff like that, they put them in touch with us. You know, we'd be happy to run it if we can. There was an event I was looking at, but it's just time and ping, which people get a little irritated at. But was looking at putting on a US versus the Asia servers sort of event. But there wasn't too much interest. It was just a little hard to get that fully off the ground.
Get the auto spectator going.
Yeah, so we're just waiting for that to go on. Welcome in, Skidzo. Go Tifa. Tifa in this game. Did we see Tifa? We got some Tifa players in here tonight.
Let's see. Oh, I see one right there.
Oh, yep. There we go.
I'm gonna say at least one. Won't go promise more than that.
I think that is actually you there, Skidzo. That's Lockhart playing. He's gone straight for the resource area. We got 3 teams who's going to be in that resource area as we just wait for that auto spectate to come on, and we can bring you right over.
We actually, I think we're already in it, aren't we?
Oh, okay. If we're in it,
Yeah, I'll reset it. Yeah, we definitely are there.
and we're straight over to game number 2.
That does track.
We didn't go over to the resource area, so apparently nothing going on there at the moment. Landed more central to where this is in Hydro Plant. Team 15 looking relative on there, and there we are in the rated in the resource center. Dangerous times here, Josh.
Yeah, it's definitely not a team you want to be coming up against in general. All just top firepower there. They've got power on the other side though, so maybe not. I don't know. We can see if firepower can beat power.
Power
Certainly
looking like it's the opposite actually at the moment, with Rated on top of you, and Rated aren't going to stop here. They want every resource in this area today, Josh.
Yeah, absolutely. They're not a team that likes to share clearly. They've taken out S as well. They're going after the alphabet too. You know, it's going to be ABC too. It's going to be everything. But we've got Gogulate here coming up against Brittany, down to half HP, not gonna survive it seems, and you can see the rest of his team just chilling, hanging, hiding in the back there. We've got Gary the Llama, and we've got KM, looks like.
Leave Britney alone! If you remember that meme from the beginning of the internet. Yeah, Gary the admin. Yeah, you'd remember that one. Yeah, Gary. This is very rare to see a Gary the Llama in a lobby. We'll see what he's able to do. Setting off that in a blinding mark to nobody.
It's been a while since we've seen Gary in one of these matches, but definitely a great player there. Probably going to win this match, I'd imagine, just based off of his previous win rates and such in these matches.
Yeah, indeed, and a full lineup of Wire in Nova Bazaar, showing exactly their dominance. They missed that first one, I believe, the whole lineup at least, and we're over again to Refinery. It's all going down. Night Owl, Spraying, and DJ Rocky Bay.
Oh,
was that
trying to escape? Using the MKR pad there. Maybe given no, the other team not deciding to use it there. If it's me, I can't. I just can't help it. If I see an enemy MKR using a pad, I'm taking it. I'm chasing. I will lose and probably get killed by that person because I landed later. But like, it feels worth it every single time, even though it isn't.
Was that like just an impulse? You just have to.
It's absolutely. I'm like, oh, MKR pad, absolutely. We're gonna be flying here, and I'm like, I'm up in the sky, and you know. And then at that point, it's just like, okay, well, what else could I do here? I guess land on this guy, right? I have to chase him. I got him low. But he's already healed, things are better, and no. I'm like Wexit, I'm down. But Mbappe, never gonna lose.
Never gonna lose. Fly me again. Team number 6 got themselves 1 kill to the name as Nightfall goes off in their face, but the Ember runs out of it. Gets taken down for his trouble. Didn't work like he expected there.
Got 2 kills to the name there. It looks like this time we've got a full Flammy lineup here. In the previous match, I know there was a can't remember the last player there, but definitely somebody who is still doing a pretty great job there. We see a new Reaper, Gogulet, 4 kills already. That's gonna be that admin lineup. Like I said, definitely a lineup that's a potential to win this one here. Mambala, trying to get that. Oh, there we go. This is where we are. This is it. Gogulet going for more kills. 1 HP on this player here.
2 easy kills.
That's what they...
with the third party and they're low. Lovely.
Great plays by Gogulet. Always consistent. Oh, and sees the player flying out there. Might decide to chase. That's gonna be Ghost from Kef.
What's that there, Lister? His name is Rocky and Bay, and it means brother. You pronounce Indian language word absolutely 100% correct. Well, good to know on that one. Yeah. I think that is how I pronounced it.
I was saying bye, so that's definitely better than that's more likely that you're right. So can you say it one more time just for good luck's sake?
Rocky Bay.
Rocky Bay. Okay, that makes sense. I like it. I can make that work.
I mean, Fadu has complimented me on my Hindi before as well, apparently. So, oh, PGE! Looks wiped off the top of this building by the admin lineup.
Really got to watch out for this lineup here. They've got 8 kills there. Obviously, looking to disengage their K-up. Definitely need to get them some heals off there. They've been stolen from in the recent past there. Got a flag on Gogulet here.
Not something he's going to worry about so far. He's trying to get Gary the Llama back in as he pops and tries to grab that Smokey. Back over to Rated. What are they up to then? Oh no, they're up against Fly Me. Is this going to be revenge for the first game? Well, we're about to find out. Nightfall thrown down perfectly as he gets out the back and gets a great angle on Narproc. Fly Me down low. A blinding mark on him though. It's not going to stop him. Out comes the Ranger of Fire and down goes Narprov and there's one member left. Down and out go Fly Me.
Dang, Rated played that super impressively there. Got that immediate vision erosion out there, and then once they have to fall back there, you saw Terra just jump up to the side. They're getting a perfect angle on them as they're retreating and got so much damage on their cross and just all around. Just good, like, smart play. It was super well played.
And with the smart play with that and the complete wipe, you know they all cheered out in unison down the comms there on that one after that first game getting stolen from them with that third party. But yeah, great stuff. Oh, our friend Rampage Twitch.
Wonder if we've got a chance here. Maybe here. They're in zone, so they definitely don't want to be here right now, but they might decide to go and get a res on Gary here at some point here. There's one to their north, but there's also a player in zone. You can see further deeper having to fight as well there. That's Team 15. I'm just gonna look at the map just to see. Yeah, just hiding in the old resource zone there, trying to get some scraps. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's also Team 12 there. It looked like just waiting for 18 to pass by. If that's not, yeah.
Yep.
And someone from
Team 12 was there. Team 19 in the 19 bottom as well. Oh my goodness. No respect for the zone. Come on, gotta respect that early zone here. We've got Wire though. They're coming against a team that just was so dominant earlier. Rated. They've started off by getting one crack here onto Wire, but they've returned with a full kill. 2 kills now.
And that means there's only one member of Rated left somewhere, and it's Brad fighting down Miwa. And as a vision erosion comes up, he's able to get the res off on his teammate, but he's going to try and finish off. Now, Brad looks like he got knocked there.
It does look that way there. I believe Phoenix was able to get the shotgun kill there. But it does seem that there's a third party coming in here from Team 11 here, making it so that Team 7's at least a little bit scared to immediately go for this here. You might see like an ultimate on top here, or maybe try to loot a Buzzy here. Yeah, they do have a Buzzy actually is their choice there. No, you gotta shoot the Buzzy, not the box.
Unfortunate, and as his bullets have ran out. Only Phoenix able to jump down on top of them, and both of them taken out there. Yeah, shoot the Buzzy, not the box.
Oh man, so many bullets went into that box though, I will say. So if he was shooting the Buzzy, I promise you, not surviving. Like he was hitting those. We see Team 18 here getting, oh man, Wampa.
Woo!
Oh man, so unfortunate. Mbappe there hitting the shot clean, dropping down there, turn around. Just must have heard maybe Gogulet or has some sort of information there. And we've got another scan coming out here as well. Team 18 gonna be a little bit scared here, knowing that they're scanned.
They start to move.
Boy, this is gonna be
Yeah,
tough.
there they go. They start to move, and then they've got out of that hover car now. Fang stays under the cliff, but Gogulet out in the open, hopping back in the hover car, and going to disengage from that one as someone does get themselves back into the game behind there.
Potentially consider going for these kills off this res here. Always a pretty good decision, especially when you've already got the zone on your back and it is moving right now. So unfortunately, the climb up a little bit difficult in that smoke. Ooh, snipe coming out here. Wancho AFK getting res, but that's not what you want to see.
I think he rage quit from getting sniped that last time as he came back in. He's like, sod it, I am not playing anymore if my head gets taken off like that. Squad 10 though, easily raiding through. Completely outplays the Lucinda, diving over his head.
Yeah, Bergen net there lost, completely got lost there. Tripped over his feet, and when he looked the other way, it was just went right through him there. And we've got Wire here, holding off the distance here. They've got good coverage for that right side rotate here for anyone who wants to get out. If they're fighting, there's got to be people there. So using that information to try to watch this way here. But I think now they're just gonna have to rotate the zone.
Yeah, Night Owl run right through them then. It must have been a phantom ran right through them all. As you said, it does look like they're doing exactly that. Ares is going to be trapped out in the open. Oh no, Yana standing still. Easy shots off and then it goes down, and it's only going to be Ares to keep 14 in this game as Wire make that rotation to zone. They'll be watching their rear for sure.
Oh no, another AFK.
Oh no!
Taken out. You see Wire here. They've got some good coverage onto Team 10 here, but definitely not enough where they're feeling good about it here. They've got Mbappe here with the sniper shots going out here, and then the one clip player as well. Oh man, losing all of his HP so quickly.
They've got to be quick on that push to get him. We'll be able to see how far away they are, but he's able to get his shield back up, and now it looks like that danger has subsided there for one clip.
Look at all these teams coming together on the edge of the zone here right now. Definitely not where you want to be unless you're looking to farm up some kills here, but Team 10's playing a little bit forward here, so you're never going to feel super safe here. And Wire is the team you've come up against here as well, so you've got to play this near perfect. A lot of damage coming in from behind.
Absolutely have to play this near perfect as Fangs goes back into the zone. He's going to go around the long way and hope he doesn't bump into anybody as the rest of the team in that choke hold.
Yeah. Oh wow, yeah, this is still Gary the Llama and Gogulet's teammate here, rotating his zone here. I wonder if there's any respawns left. There is one, but it's already getting actually there's three, but one of them getting covered by Monera right now. Definitely not the one you want to go to. Hopefully going for one on the left.
Oh, I mean, we can see there's already, as you said, Monera is on top of that one. Someone else being brought in by the other one. If he's able to actually get anybody in there. Squad 10 in a perfect position to keep Wire at bay. We'll be able to see what they're going to do with this. It looks like there's a car in the background. Ween has gone down. So has Phoenix, which means there's only going to be one member of Wire left.
You're gonna have to do absolutely everything to try to survive at this point here. Unfortunately, in the kill feed, I did see Rocky Bay go down there.
Oh no, not again. One clip just clearing up as Inori keep Wire at bay. Looks like Ween is back up and Miwa, but they're trapped in that zone. That's got to be ticking pretty hard.
Oh, they've got a res here as well. So looking like they're going to be able to get back together. They've got a card, they've got a plan. That's what you mostly need here. Hop on in, get some heals off, and get going here. Miwa getting the med kit off right now, so definitely the person who is not driving right now. Gonna have to swap seats here most likely. Yep. I don't know if they're going to survive here. I think they're all dead.
There they are.
Venus got the HP off there. He's just got to go. You've just got to
No,
leave it.
just get out of there. Get out of there. Put your foot down. Put your foot down. You'll get out of there easy. It's not going to be enough time for you, I don't think.
Oh, get a small medal.
No, you just couldn't leave his friends behind.
Oh,
That's a good friend.
Right there. Oh man, that was a lot. We're not seeing them in the kill feed yet. There, we do see Rampage go down there. Miwa went down there. Now, oh man, I think that's all of them.
I think it is. And Wire, who did steamroll over Rated, who were looking like the favourites in this lobby. This lobby just blew wide open for who's going to take it. But potentially it's going to be Inori, who I do this Inori lineup with One Clip and Mbappe, who I believe came third in the last lobby.
Yeah, absolutely a lineup that can come out on top here. Monera definitely also another team that can fight here. So I don't think this one's just going to be completely one-sided, but based off their shield advantage, it's definitely looking like it's favoring Team 10 here.
Yeah, Lockhart takes away the attention as Monera goes chasing him, which left Extaz wide open as the Inori lineup comes rolling in, using that squeaky to get behind because he wants to get that kill off and finish the job that he just did, and he is able to. Panjay with the shotgun, leaving two members left of Monera. A night vision goes up, but it's quickly taken down. He tries to get the res in the smoke. Did he get it there? Looks like he was able. Another Nightfall comes up and he's completely Keisha. Shot in the back by Mbappe. And they're just rolling through people. Monera is by Lockhart. It throws up a brilliantly timed block. It's just blocked that position. Panjay getting the brunt of fire, and there we go. Stellar shot down from Monera. I think that's one member left.
Yeah, I think the last player is going to be Lockhart here. Going to have to come in for this 1v3 here. Unfortunately, it's not anyone with low HP who approaches him, and this game is going to go to Team 10 here. Honestly, great plays from just everyone all around.
And we see in the chat there, go Tifa. Yes, well done. You got yourself into second position there. Got let down. He must have been pissed off. I'm pretty sure when anyone gets knocked down, it's not a happy time, is it? So, but yeah, congratulations there to that lineup of Sirax, One Clip, and Inori, Panjay, Mbappe, and not great at Russian. You any good there, Josh?
2003.
2003. Call him 2000. There we go. 2003.
Sorry, I didn't have a whole lot better than that. Like, I mean, we could go with 2003. Unfortunately, just like you, unfortunately, not quite sure. I'm sure somebody in chat could probably let us know their proper name, but unfortunately, I do have a tough time keeping that memorized. So we will see how it goes there. But Panjay and Mbappe in 2003 coming out on top in this game here. 14 kills here. It could have been anyone's game at so many points there. We saw Monera getting some good positioning. We saw obviously Rated. Wire all coming in together, just playing very aggressive there though, and then obviously the zone was just being such a big contender against most of these teams.
Yeah, it was an absolute steamroll, and I'm sure Rated and Fly Me and Wire are going to want to get back in here. And as I said, that was unfortunate from them just being trapped in zone, but you know, showing a great camaraderie and keeping together, and despite them being attacked by the zone there at the end.
I was so confident that the last player for Wire there would just go in the car and next time go for the res. Oh my goodness. Like you said, it touched my heart. That friendship. It was great.
It was all died together in the same spot. Beautiful.
And we'll get ready for match number 3.
We will, but apparently
absolutely a GG.
It's a GG there, yeah. But can you see that poll? 50-50.
Yeah, I know. What is that? That's
someone,
crazy.
yeah, come on. Someone in chat, tip it over.
Break my tiebreaker for us. We need to pick a map for it. What do we want? Oh,
it's just gone up to sunset. We'll end the poll there, so we can get this game started. 54 has gone. There we go. It's done. Third and final game will be in Sunset City there. And Josh is going to get started immediately. So get yourselves in on that one. Ween drop 35 kills and I pay for Lister's pedicure. Come on, Ween. You can do it. Yeah, Josh has gone off now too. Yes, SN Music, we did get Sunset, as you can see there. 24 votes and 54% got Sunset for you, so it's your lucky night. GG yours. Come on, Rated, you've got this one. Unfortunate there in that first game, where you had that prime position, but two teams to fend off, and an unfortunate third party that you didn't win. And then just got stomped out by Wire there, but this can be different. Sunset City is your map. Come on, Rated. We're behind you on this one. We've got 10 in the room already. So if you've been watching and hoping to get in, it's ListerBungi YouTube Live. And the password there is going to be 6 1s. And obviously, as well as I just bring that up again, that we do have in March a big event coming up. It's going to cover practically the whole of March by Rated there that we see in. Massive prize pool. Massive diamonds, massive real money prizing as well, so you got that to look forward to. As we said, this will be the waiting room for that new update, and waiting for that new hero there, Queedo, who they have teased a little bit. Anyone in chat, what are you thinking about Queedo, the new hero? I don't know if any of you in chat know about Queedo. As he said there, inspired by Eastern mythology. And I'm pretty sure I know who this is inspired by. So if anyone in chat knows. But there's Queedo there. That's the new hero that's going to be coming there in April. But I'm pretty sure that Queedo is inspired by Neza, and he's a legendary deity from Chinese mythology. So I think there's been a few films about him. There was an animated film about him not too long ago. I think it was like 2019. But as well, he was born to a military commander, and he gained supernatural powers at birth, and he fought demons and celestial beings. Then after defying the Dragon King and facing divine punishment, he sacrificed himself, but was later reborn with a lotus body, which you can see all over Queedo. He has those lotus patterns all over him. And I'm pretty sure there's some lotus descriptions on Queedo there. And the lotus, obviously, that symbolizes renewal. The lotus flower. And the thing there is, as it comes up, you'll see him on rollerblades, almost like Shadow the Hedgehog or something. But Neza is depicted as riding wind and fire wheels, which is kind of like this. There you go. There's the wind and fire wheels, and he has a universal ring and a fire-tipped spear as well. Which those energy blasts look a lot like what Neza would be doing, so. Yeah, that's all to look forward to. And as you said, Terra, yeah, the new map there. Don't know if you were here earlier, but we did find this off. This is actually on Sunder Realms, which looks a lot like the training zone. And it is a cityscape, like they mentioned. So that'll be coming in April there. But I'm very optimistic about this, if they were able to pull this off. I'm hoping that they took that break because they needed to get ahead of it rather than it being a rush. So they're just getting ahead of themselves, got a lot of content to come. Get a lot more players in, optimize a few things, put that extra map in, because they are planning on putting another 2 in, so hopefully all things being well, that's going to bring in a lot of the player base as well. I think we've got about 45 in the room so far, so this room's going to be starting up pretty soon. Sunset City does fill up a little slower than Sunder Realms. Got a few people not as interested in playing that one, but that will be starting up soon. 45 in there now. Try and get that one filled up for you. Yeah, where is Tifa Lucinda? I don't know. We got the rest of the alphabet from the rated lineup coming in. We got another N player, rated N player. Lockhart Tifa looks like he's in with some randoms. We got 52 in, so this game will be starting very soon. The password is 6 1s there. There you go. Yeah, 6 1s there. Just above you in chat. You've got to be quick though. We got 56 in there. Oh, there you go. Tifa Lucinda's working. Not going to see him tonight. I mean, I say about rated there with a lineup for every letter of the alphabet. I think Oheezy is trying to recruit pretty much about every new player who comes into the Legend Scrim server at this point. I see Poof giving him some stick about that, but yeah, he is pretty much on it, rated to trying to expand. There we go. You're not going to be able to get into this final room now. It has started at 60, and we're going to be able to bring Joshua back in as he started that room off. There's a full lobby in Sunset City. You got SN Music to thank for that one. For that poll there. Hopefully you got great ping.
And if not good ping, hopefully good FPS.
Exactly. I think we've got a Tifa fan in chat. Go Tifa. Do you still like Little Birds, Josh? I know it's playing right now, but I know when it dropped, you thought it was an absolute banger. But it's been so long now. I don't know if are you annoyed of it now? You still love it?
Still a banger.
Still a banger.
Honestly, still a banger. Like, honestly, the music from this game, I catch myself listening to it like too often, where I'm just like, oh man, oh yeah, it's just Farlight music. What the heck, bro? that's some good stuff right there.
Yeah, it's one of the things I do appreciate about this. It's just. As I was saying, as we're going over that update stuff, it just has so much potential. I think this game, it just needs to get, just get some momentum behind it.
Absolutely agreed. We're gonna see Rated here landing in a little bit of an obscure spot here, but they've found themselves Steve Kier here. Gonna get taken out here. They've got Brad Laxion and Terra just going straight forward there.
Yeah, not going to make up for... Is it going to be Rated's game, this lobby, in a different map? But it could be to their advantage, and it certainly looks so for Brad not sparing any time and just getting those resources. Team 19 right on their back though, and that's going to be another member of Rated. Perhaps knows their weak points.
It's going to be interesting to see how the teams play differently on this map here versus Thunder Realms here. Obviously, it's a lot more open, but playing, I mean, Sunil, one of those great characters for playing on this map here because you can close so much distance so quickly. And unfortunately, a third party coming in here and Brad Lexion getting taken out here.
Yeah, it was unfortunate. He was feeling very lucky there. If the fire does come over from the teammates as Blimey able to gonna get those heals off, and the pressure's gonna come on towards Rated. Did just turn around rather quick there.
Good enough disengage here to get some distance between them at least. So Brad Lexion not gonna be able to help out a little bit here, but Terra getting taken out here. They might just decide to disengage here and try to get out of here and fight for another day here. Looking like that is likely the case here. Unfortunately, Pew and Terra are both down here, so Brad Lexion gonna have to run fast.
Run fast and keep popping that jump pad as soon as he gets it. Looks like Team 19 are gonna chase though. Which there we go, shots. They know he's the last one left. They are not gonna let this be easy for him. They're actually, yeah, they're all gonna just chase. The chase is on for Brad Lexion, and we followed
so
Rated.
Pad's so important. Earlier, hopefully he can get that pad down. And make sure he shoots it out as well, because if you're getting chased by a team and you don't shoot that pad out, they can use it as well. So maybe 19 slowing down a little bit though.
Yeah, it looks like they weren't really feeling too game for that. Or maybe they're toying with him. Maybe they want him to get the team back in. They can get those points for killing them out of the sky, and happy days on the XP.
They're definitely looking around trying to figure out where he went. Doesn't seem like they've got any vision or anything on them there, but they're going to continue forward. For now, it's going to be up for Brad Lexion. He's going into at least a safe area in terms of where he can res, but obviously to his north here, you can see Team 12 already looting up Sanctuary. They might come south once they see that res start. Yeah,
it does. That beacon's going to go straight up in the air and everyone around's going to know. But Team 12 could actually help him out here if they do chance and go for that third party. We'll see what happens here. As it does, we can hear it going and the shots could come out. The shield gets shredded away from the side. Brad Lexion down, but Pew's back in the game.
How is Pew back in the game but Terra isn't? Oh, maybe I don't know. I assume this must be just like an odd glitch here, right? Did he time it so only one got rezzed?
I didn't know that was a thing. Maybe. Is that a thing? Yeah, he's still in the air. He's still alive. Pew Pew is showing up. Is he not? It's gone now. That team's gone.
Oh.
No, what's going on? That is...
Not a spectate, so I'm going to show it. But yeah, as you can see, Pew coming out, taking out one player here. It's going to be up for top. Rated action right there. Crazy stuff. Okay, we're gonna start the auto spectate. I'm gonna get us back to live.
Absolutely tragic for Rated there.
We're perfect. Yeah, right. No kidding. Just almost getting that res off there. I've never seen that happen before, where only one person got like the full res off. That was obviously so weird.
Oh, this might explain it. We've got Terra. Yeah, Terra's in chat, and I got kicked somehow. That explains it. Potentially, if he was there. There we go. So Pew did just fly back in, and he had 2 people to fend off, or 3.
I was so sure it had to do with the timing or something like that.
Yeah. Like a cancel, you could choose one.
This Pew guy is so nasty. Oh, man. Someone's got to hire this guy.
Brian up in Irish France by himself. Mayshal against Mayshal. Phantasma 84 oozied out of the game as Brian becomes the Reaper.
I have to keep an eye on this guy here. Absolutely just melted that guy with the Uzi there. Gonna see if he can continue to do that again there.
Not in too much of a rush to get his teammates back in. Just leisurely get back into the hover car, and we'll move over to see a Sienna take down another Mayshell. Try to slide on him. Not going to be. Lockhart, though, not close behind. Shooting down Rampage Twitch with the tree in the way. Oh, Rampage bests Lockhart.
not coming in his favor this time here. Rampage managed to get 2 players there with the assistance of his teammate, but we do see Trusik on the side here, looking for angles onto the last player of Team 6 there. It's looking like Rika gonna unfortunately get taken out there from no aim.
Oh, yeah.
That's how it goes sometimes. We're gonna have to see if Violetta can come up strong against Rampage and Dunzella here. He definitely has information that there's players over here. He did hear that fighting. Definitely a good chunk of the reason he'd be pushing this direction here. Looking like he got those shields, but he's definitely looking for more info on these last 2 players here.
Yeah, Rampage takes a perch behind the bark of the tree, but look at all these vehicles back in the game on Sunset. You almost forgot that they were in there, but Daddy Joe getting shot as she tries to evade. The jetpack's not fast enough. And Fenks gets it in the back too, and here come Wire bombing in with the Wasteland hovercraft.
It's such a different game style that you play on Sunset here. Obviously different vehicles, different just play style because everything is so far apart. Obviously there's also more shields on the map because they spawn in groups of 3. It's just a really interesting style of gameplay that you got to play, and you've got to just make sure you're playing perfectly. But we've got Wire here. They've got eyes on Stun Dart.
Yeah, Stun Dart tries to run away. And just to speak to what you were saying there, I mean, how do you feel about this map now? Obviously, this was designed for a completely different type of style of play. But how does Sunset hold up because of how it was designed, obviously, for those jetpacks initially?
In general, if we're talking about how it holds up competitive-wise, obviously there's things to be desired. In general, I will say some of the great things about it are the performance obviously is a lot better for a lot of people. So a lot of people on lower end devices appreciate this map, and in terms of a competitive style map, you definitely want performance to be a focus there. But we're gonna have to see if the new map can get to a little bit better performing, and then I think that would be the kind of ideal situation. Obviously, this map has a lot of just gameplay that is reinforced and made difficult by the current changes. So obviously this map being worked on, being changed, and or maybe just, you know, we'll see if it returns to the rotation in some form in the future.
Yeah, when we were talking about Wire absolutely dominating here, just were able to just pick clean that resource center and fly me, not a full lineup now, but instead going with DJ. How was it? I say again? DJ Rocky Bear and KA top and player here. But just to say about that, the new map almost seems like it's going to be a more compressed version of Sunset. So less of the vistas, less of the big open wide spaces, and it's almost like somewhere like say Carnival, but more condensed areas. It's what it seems like it's going to be like. So I know people obviously love Carnival back in the the sweat days where everyone would land there and you just had all those buildings to go in and out of, go up and down. So I'm hoping that's what the new map is sort of brings together. It's just a more condensed, there's less traversal where it's obviously open, as you said. That's where the gameplay sort of falls down, just because you obviously have those the vehicles too. But I'm thinking that's what it's going to be like.
No, definitely agreed. I think in general, a lot of gameplay will be just very interesting on a more vertical map. We're gonna have to, people are gonna have to be a lot more kind of thorough with their, looking around and stuff like that, because people can just go and hide on a certain floor, and then you've got to kind of, I mean, it's probably gonna be a little bit more Call of Duty-esque in that kind of way. There, obviously, they've had quite a few maps that have been a lot more vertical in that kind of way. You might see teams sniping on top of really tall buildings and stuff like that. It's gonna make for a different kind of play style in terms of like you'll have to play a lot more grouped up and together, I imagine. But also, you're gonna have a lot more different ways you can rotate. If there's a team on the high ground, guess what? If you get below them, it's a lot harder for them to look at you if you get right below them. You know what I mean? So, it's a very different kind of play style, I imagine. Yeah,
definitely will be. And if we move over, we can see that this lineup who've done so well tonight, moving into Tinman as potentially going to get a third party here, as we can see Team 12 trying to finish off Kyoto, and Team 3 of Wire coming in. So perfect timing there if they can get around here and get a good angle on everything that's going on in Tinman at the moment.
Oh, we see Team 19 already with red shields there. Definitely a team that's focused on rotations early in this game here. You see them pick up a car there as well off in the distance. So yeah, definitely heavily focused on shields there. And we see Team 12, they're going to have to do everything they can to survive here. There's only 2 of them left. Wire jumping in there. It's not looking great. Unfortunately, both players getting taken out swiftly.
Bo jumping on top of you with all the bombs. And Phoenix says, it's me who resurrects, not you. Yeah, that was a lovely bit of play there. And that looks like we're going to be waiting for Wire to clash into, as you said, Team 19 with that lineup of one of the rated N, Fly Me, who took out rated earlier in the game. But it's going to be... Are we looking at there's a lot of players on the map that look still? Is that just that it hasn't...
No, those what if they don't have a name tag, I imagine that they're not going to be alive left. But yeah, we've got 11 players left alive right now. 3 full lineups here. But obviously, in terms of Team 19 and Team 9, they're pretty split. So it's just going to be, currently just trading damage, I imagine here, unless Team 3 decides to commit aggressively onto this area. And Mbappe lost a lot of HP.
He has. His health is down to but a slither, and Panjay getting a brunt of fire as well. Getting backwards, as you said, there's no need to move quite yet. We've got about a minute left on that before that zone even starts to move again. But look, Team 19 have come across the river, and they are now dangerously close behind Wire here as they fend off that team in Todd Tot Rod.
There's one thing I'll say about Sunset is that the lobbies definitely die down a lot quicker. Typically seeing a zone this size here and still having only having 11 players left would be a little bit surprising. So definitely seems like that open space lets some of the less skilled players unfortunately get taken out a little bit easier because of that.
Yeah, not really anywhere to evade or get behind anything if you do get caught out in the open, as we were saying there. Obviously designed for very different types of gameplay, and you are going to want to pick up a vehicle to get across those spaces.
It is still really nice to be back on Sunset, though. It's just so familiar. I just have so many memories on this map here. Like, I think of all the times I landed in Todd Hot Rod because it was the purple zone, and just getting out of there with a purple shield and thinking I'm the absolute king. You know what I mean? It was it was a pretty great experience.
Yeah, it always was. It doesn't look like this Team 17 know that Team 9 is directly behind them. Is he in a vehicle there? The firing rate looks very slow.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't some sort of vehicle there. Picked it back up there. It's going to be up to Team 17 now to take out Rampage there. Hopefully he can hide, but once you've given yourself away like that, you're definitely going to get seen. Unfortunately for Rampage, this time having a 3v1 there, not going to go as favorable as it did against the Tifa lineup earlier.
And they just take his loot and say thank you very much. It gives Wire a little chance as well to deal with Team 19, who are rolling up on the rear flank. And get up to get that high ground and to kind of fight it. Yeah, Fly Me, and rated N top was not looking for me Wire up there.
Ooh.
Throws down the car, and Fly Me's player dashing out. Phoenix shoots him in the back. Did you hear that? You've got an absolute lovely comment there about your Joshua's commenting gets exponentially better every week. No more fillers. Love it. That's from Easy there.
Trying to remove those here and there, but I still catch them once in a while. And when I say once in a while, it's more than you'd hope. We've got Wire playing aggressive. This is the team we kind of expect to win this match here, but obviously Mbappe has done a great job of making sure that things are going well, and Panjay too. All around, I wonder if these guys have played together before, if it's just a group that's come together for today.
It looks like it. Panjay just getting caught in the middle of setting his ultimate off. It does go off, and he may be able to get rest. It would be the chance potentially for a push here. Comes forwards on the syrup truck as the res tries to go off. And Nightfall goes up. It's going to make things a lot harder for everybody involved. Penjay does go down, though, from Miwa. And as they're blinded and straggling away, Mbappe gets shot down too, and one left.
The effect where you get scanned as you're on the edge of the zone is so strong. It just makes it so that you're automatically just focused once you touch that edge there. And obviously, Wire doing a great job of capitalizing on that in every single way there. GG from Wire.
GG from Wire taking the third and final game in Sunset City. I know that they are going to be happy with that win, having personal vendettas against some of the Inori players there, and to take that game against Panjay as he was stood out in the open and trying to get that ultimate off is going to be very satisfying for him, no doubt. 17 kills.
Can't go wrong with that. They're always impressive coming out from Wire there. I mean, we've seen days where they come in and win every single game, so obviously a team that we expect to perform, and they do perform consistently, so it's always nice to see. And I mean, in general, it's going to be interesting to see kind of who's continuing to stay practiced like they are, because obviously, you know, not every team is showing up for these customs every single time here. Only the teams that want to get the best, to be the best, and, you know, continue to stay practiced are shown up for everything. You know, if you're playing tournaments, if you're also playing customs, like if you're doing everything to get better like that, you're probably going to perform consistently like that. And obviously, to all the players that are doing that just as well, we see you just as well grinding and playing just to be the best. And obviously, with the upcoming tournaments, this is what you want to be doing right now.
Yeah, it's exactly why we put these scrims on, so hopefully it's more and more competitive. And obviously, if you have enjoyed what you see today, please drop us a like and a subscribe so you don't miss any of these, and we hopefully get out to some of the more of the Farlight 84 player base, and so we can get these more and more stacked and get more and more skilled players into these scrims. So it's that place that you can come to every week, and you know it's going to be 3 absolute stacked lobbies where people, and you can really sharpen your skills against each other, develop the meta, and as we say, as we wait for that big update that's going to be coming there in April.
Yeah, can't wait for April. Obviously, gonna be filled in that time there with the big tournament. Obviously, from Rated, gonna fill up the whole month of March there. So gonna make it feel like you're not at least as bored. You know, obviously there's all the in-game quests and stuff that you can grind, but you know, one of the best ways to pass that time is to compete. So make sure that you're playing the NA tournaments coming up there, but also make sure that if you're in other regions, we have tournaments in Asia, we have tournaments in EU. Just make sure that you're playing those all, grinding those all. In general, obviously, when it comes to like future plans and stuff like that, you know, we are going to be hosting regular in-game tournaments and stuff like that, but there's also the option for potential invite-only tournaments, and obviously we're going to be picking the teams that are performing and playing consistently. So definitely be sure to be one of those teams and keep on grinding and just prove that you're you know, the best, and who, you know, we should stand behind and stuff like that, because obviously we want to be able to stand behind the teams just as much as everyone else. And obviously we're going to become your fans. Like, when it comes down to it, we're casting these matches every single day, and quite often we're going to be some of your biggest fans. So we always appreciate you guys showing up, making sure that you guys are playing consistent, and just being around, because honestly, I see you guys' names consistently, and I'm always excited to see just everyone showing up and hanging out. It's always appreciated.
Absolutely. If you guys are showing up week on week and you have the same names, we get to see where the rivalries are coming in. We can tell those storylines. We can feel it just as much as you are coming up against those players, and you know that are in the kill feed near you. It makes these games even more exciting. So yeah, thanks for showing up. And I see Skyrim #1. Take love from Skyrim. Well,
Hey.
thank you for showing up. You did so well today. But yeah, I think it's one of the first times we've seen you in here today, but that's exactly what it's about. We're sharpening our casting skills as well. So hopefully when we get to a bigger stage, or at least just bigger little events, you know, we can be casting them. We know exactly about you, can bring those storylines out and those bigger events for you guys. And I think that's a good note to end on. Obviously, we're going to be here next week as well.
Yep, absolutely. Don't see any reason why I wouldn't be, unless I have conflicts and schedules. I'll keep you updated if I am, but if it is, it'll be probably either, you know, rescheduled for like a Thursday or a Saturday or something like that. We'll make it work.
Yeah, and that'll be the last games of February. Can you believe it's gone that quickly?
Oh, no chance. Is it really?
Yeah.
We have the 28th still. Oh, well, not necessarily. If it goes to Saturday, it wouldn't be. But next Friday is 28th, so we're chilling.
Yeah, as in like next. Yeah, next week as in the next.
Really.
Yeah.
I thought you meant this week. No.
No. So we still have two. On the 28th will be the final games. Borky Panko, thanks for being here as well, and everybody in chat that comes in and gets chatting. We love to see you here, and we will, from myself and Joshua, we will see you next week, and catch you later.
Peace.